first idea that I have seen other people doing, and some of them are a bit close to me, some are not too close to me, but I absolutely love this idea, and it's for romantic or friendship picnic ideas. So with the picnic, you can either have an indoor or an outdoor picnic setup for people, for lovers, for friends, for birthdays, for celebration, graduation celebration, and all of those things. There's so many events that you can that you can do picnics for. So when you start your own picnic business, this is what you need to do. Firstly, you need to pick a name. Pick a name that is easy to remember. Pick a name that is not taken by other people. So search on social media, search on Facebook, Instagram, and all of that to make sure that your business is not taken by another company. And then move on to the next thing, which is to open a business account. You do not want to have money from the business going into your bank account. So open a business account if you're serious. It's going to also just hurt you a little when you go into the bank and there's no money in the bank. So open a business account. So to open a business account, you can open with a registered company with Standard Bank. I did it with Standard Bank. You can open with a registered company, or you can open with an unregistered company. So with a registered company, you pay a little less. I think you have to put in 500 Rand the first time you open it. And then with a company that's not registered, I think you have to put in like 700 Rand or 800 Rand when I did it about 2 years ago. So just check with your bank. But yes, you can open a business account with an unregistered business. So the third thing that you need to do is you need to research the market. Look at what is already popping. Yes, sometimes it's good to start your own thing, but most of the things that have been started in business have been started from somebody else's idea, from seeing what people already like and then see where they lack, or to offer the same thing but improve the thing. So see what is already popular with like picnics. Do your research on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Just search the picnics, weekend picnics ideas or weekend picnics, and then see what people are gravitating towards. Like, do they prefer to do the friendship one, the romantic one, and all of those things, and what do they require, or where do they usually go, the kind of locations that they go. The next thing that you need to do is to set your prices and packages. So with the packages, you need to decide, are you going to do luxurious picnics? Are you going to do like medium businesses picnics? Are you going to do like sort of affordable things? So obviously, if you do affordable things, you're not going to buy expensive things. So you can get your stuff from China City actually, where you can buy the things for the setup. So if you Google and you look at, I'll try and put pictures, and you look at the picnics, you're going to need a rug, you're going to need all of those things. So decide on your packages first, whether you want to go luxurious or you want to go the more affordable side, and then that's going to dictate your price. My suggestion is that you actually go to those picnic businesses and actually rent out a picnic for the day. Like, call them, use their services just to get an idea of how everything works, how the setup works, and you know where they usually go, the kind of questions that they ask. Quick business research. People do it, big companies do it, small companies do it. So you do it as well. And the next thing that you need to do is, I touched a little bit on it, which is to buy inventory. So you can buy your stuff at China City. If you go in the luxurious side, then you buy the more expensive things. If you go in the affordable side, then you buy the more affordable stuff to do your picnics, which is going to be the rugs. You're going to buy the picnic basket. You have to have a budget for food. So obviously, if it's like more expensive, then you buy like expensive cheeses and all of those things. And you find out from the people if they are allergic to anything, then you don't buy that. Or if you have halal packages and all of those things. And then, you know, you buy the decor stuff, the flowers, there's even things that you can DIY if you check on YouTube to make the picnic so beautiful. Like, you can put up planks and all of that and some chiffon in the background just to make it so beautiful. So that's another idea or something that you need to do and to consider and to have a look at if you want to start this business. And the next thing that you need to do is build a website. Website. That's how people are going to find you. Make sure that your website is clean, it's simple, it works. Don't put a lot of stuff on it. You can have picnic packages that people can choose from. Don't have too many options. Like, have maybe packages for birthday, have packages for luxurious picnic, have a package for lovers, have a package for friendship. You can have 4 or 5 packages, but don't have too many packages, because once you have too many stuff, people get confused on what they should choose and what they shouldn't choose. So think about that one. And then the next thing you want to think about is transportation. How are you going to get all of your things from one place to another? So another thing that goes into transportation as well, I feel like, it's storage. Where are you going to store all your material and stuff if they become a lot? Like, if you have birthday and you have lovers and you have friends and you have, obviously the decor is going to be different. So you need a place where you're going to store it. So where are you going to store all of those things? And then how are you going to transport them from one area to another? So that's something to think about as well, and look at options in your area. And then, of course, the last but not least, and this is something that you're going to have to do continuously, is to market your business. People want to start businesses but don't want to learn how to market your business. You're going to have to learn to market your business, guys. Don't always be looking for ideas or new businesses, wanting to start a new business. You can start a new business, but if people don't know about you, people don't hear about you, if people don't like what you offer, they're not going to buy. They're not going to use your services. So marketing is a continuous thing. It is needed, whether you enjoy it or not. As a business owner, it's something that you're going to have to do. So you need to market your business. Put up pictures, Facebook, WhatsApp group, everywhere. And when you don't have a website, you can use your WhatsApp for Business app as a website, because then you put your packages there. So market your business all the time. Share on LinkedIn, share on TikTok. Don't worry about what people are going to think and all of that. Sometimes we get into our heads and we worry about what people are going to think. Oh, it's not perfect. The video is not perfect. Don't worry about perfection. Just go out, put your business out there, and then you'll improve as time goes on. So I'm going to move on to the second business idea, and I'm excited for it. So should you. The second business idea is product photography. Products are everywhere, and now all companies are on social media, all businesses are on social media, and people buy with their eyes first, and then they want to hear something, they want to taste something, they want to feel something, but eyes first. We see with our eyes first. So products. If you can learn how to take good pictures of products, you can end up taking pictures of Coca-Cola, for example. You can end up taking pictures of Avon or whatever, or the big companies, they need product photography as well. They use product photography as well. Mr. Price, clothing, everything, really. So to start with this business, you are going to have to practice your photography skills. So before you even think about buying a camera, why don't you watch videos on YouTube on how to take good pictures? Sometimes you can even take good pictures with your phone. I've seen people use iPhone. You don't have to buy a camera. I've seen people use iPhone to take amazing product videos. So learn the skills. Go on YouTube, look at the video, learn as much as you can of those skills. Go to TikTok, take the ideas, take the bits and pieces, take the tips and all of that, and learn to harness your skills. You don't need to go to photography school anymore. You can learn on your own. The next thing that you need to do is to build a portfolio. But before you build a portfolio, obviously you have to take pictures. So like I said, you're going to need either a camera or you have an iPhone that can take really good pictures. So you build your portfolio. Your portfolio you build by taking good pictures and sharing them. It makes it easy now. You don't have to take pictures in the street and try to force people to get your pictures from the street. You can literally just share your pictures online and watermark them to say, this is the picture that I took and all of that. And, of products, because those products already have brand, they already have names. So really somebody can steal the picture of, Avon or whatever product. You're just showing them that you can take really nice pictures, and then you tag them. Simple as that. Then they see your pictures and they're like, wow, that's a damn good picture. Maybe we should hire this person when our photographer is not around, or we're not happy with their work, so we want somebody else. So think about it. Take pictures and harness your skills and build that portfolio online and offline. Then you need to get the right equipment, of course. Besides the camera, you don't need a studio per se. I've seen people doing it from home where they will have a table laid out. They will have like a fabric or a cloth or something going down, and they have little background stuff just to make the pictures look crisp and clean and nice. So you don't have to hire a studio. You can do it at home with the right lighting. Just get lighting. Lighting is not too expensive anymore. Don't have to just use ring light, because you are going to need a bit of a bright light, especially on days that there's clouds outside. You need good lighting. So I got like my 2 big lights and right now I have this light as well. So you can get good lighting even for camping and whatever, just to brighten the product when you're taking a picture. And then the next thing you need to do is to start booking clients. So let people know that you're available. Yes, when you advertise on social media, they tell you you shouldn't just focus on selling, but at the end of the day, you must tell people what you do. We are on social media to make money, not just to entertain people. So let people know that you're open to taking pictures, you're open to product photography. This is the amazing work that you do, and you're open to book clients. They can ship the products to you, and then you take pictures and all of that and you ship them back, or you can go fetch the products if you're not far from where they are. And if you do charge for picking up the products, then you can go there and pick up the products and charge them for the traveling. But otherwise, you can make arrangements to have them shipped to you, pictures, ship them back. That's the quickest way that I can think of. And of course, I've spoken about it. You need to market your business. Market. Tell people about your business. Put your business out there. Let people know what it is that you do. So the last thing that you can do with photography is to sell your pictures online. Yes, stock photography, you can sell pictures online. When people use your pictures, the websites pay you. Or you can even put a price on your pictures. If you don't want to just be about exposure, put your price on the pictures and sell them. Like even if, products that are nameless, Canva has those pictures. Obviously, they got them from the stock footage places, and then they place them on the website. So that's something that you can do as well. Sell your images. So let's move on to the next idea. The third idea is to organize trips, which I'm excited about. I wish I had this when I was a teenager. I would have definitely become part of it. And this is to organize trips I suggest for teenagers, because the children, honey, the toddlers, they are a lot more work. But if you can handle them, sure. Schools organize trips, but they don't organize like monthly trip, or even like simple things like going for a picnic together to this place, going for, just nice, simple stuff to this place, going to this hotel that has like children's things, play area and all of that, just to get away a bit, and also to give the parents a chance to be by themselves at home and enjoy themselves while their child is enjoying themselves as well. So I would say maybe from the ages of like 8 and up until like 14 or something, where they're still kids and manageable. They're not difficult teenagers. They're not toddlers as well. So you can call it like a travel agency or a trip agency or something like that, where you organize for kids. So in order to do this business, I suggest creating a business plan. There's so many templates on how to create a business plan, quick and easy. Business plan is going to help you put things into perspective, like this is how much I'm going to need, this is how much I'm going to spend, and this is what I need to do. The parents need to sign this and all of that. So it's just going to put everything into perspective for you going forward. The next thing you need to do is to do research in your community, because it's the closest and quickest place where you can find clients to do the trip. So ask the parents, listen, I'm organizing this and this and that. Would you be interested in sending your kids with me to go to this place and to do such activities and all of those things? Obviously, you would have done the research on the places as well. And then you ask the teenagers, the kids, like, would you be interested in this and this and that? And then the neighboring communities as well. And if people are interested, there you go. Quick and simple, easy research before you start wasting your money on this idea. Then you need to deal with the legal side of things, of course, which is you don't have to register a company if it's not making money yet, but you do need to make sure that everything is good when it comes to the safety of the children, and make sure the parents know, you're not responsible if their child decides that they're gonna, run away and act all crazy and all of those things. It's not your responsibility. Obviously, you will have somebody with you that's going to help you with the kids, depending on the number of kids. The more kids that you with, the more people you're going to need. So you can hire 2 more people just to help you look after the kids and to organize everything for the kids. So have that covered, and have the parents sign to say we, giving you our kid for 2 days or the weekend or whatever it is. And then the next thing that you need to do is to open social media pages. Social media is the way to go, okay? No questions about it. It's quick. Everyone is on it. It's the fastest way to get clients. And if you're focusing on local businesses, you can obviously do pamphlets and drop them in the mailbox if you live in such an area that you can do that. Otherwise, you can just give them to the parents. Go, I'm giving this, I'm giving that, and all of that. So the next thing that you need to do is, 1, to have safe transportation. You're going to need to have safe transportation that will accommodate all the kids. Obviously, your car alone is not going to do it if you have 5 kids already that are interested in going to the trip. So this is just the one thing about the business. If you don't have a car, or you can't afford to have a big car, this business might not work for you unless you rent the big cars for the weekend, and then you cover the car costs in the costs of organizing the trip for the kids. So yeah, you don't have to have a car, you can rent a car, but you're definitely going to need bigger transportation. And you're going to have to choose kid-friendly locations. So luckily, if you're not taking toddlers, if you are taking toddlers, extra vigilant, extra safe, those kind of places. But if you're taking the olderish kids, then the locations that you open up, there's a little bit more options when it comes to the locations. So yeah, think about that one. And the last point is to market your business. Now let's move on to the 4th point. I am talking too much. This one I like because I'm a thrifter myself. So the 4th business idea is thrifting. This is buying second-hand clothes and reselling them. That's what thrifting is. I've seen a lot of kids do it. Sadly, online, I see a lot of white kids doing it, and white people. I don't know where my people are. Why are you all not out here reselling this clothes, this vintage clothes? So the first thing that you need to think of when it comes to this kind of business, I sort of touched on it. I wasn't serious with it. I've been around, okay? I have been around. So the first thing that you want to do is to decide whether you're going to buy in bales, or you are going to go and thrift yourself. Like you're gonna go to Joburg, where there's all the thrifted clothes and all of that, and then you pick the ones that you want. So those are the 2 options. Obviously, the ones that you choose, you have control of what it looks like. When you buy bales, you're not even allowed to open the bale. You just take the bale. And sometimes you find some clothes are torn and all of those things. So if you don't have a sewing machine, it can be difficult to run that kind of business because you're going to need to solve the business. So when you're going to do this business, you need to create your own brand and create a community around your business of people that are also interested in thrifting clothes. By community, I mean having a brand that speaks to other people that also share in the fact that we have enough clothes on the planet, let's just be honest. And this mass production of clothes is not a good thing. So there's people that also prefer to have vintage clothes and the quality clothes instead of the cheap fast fashion that we have today. So gather them on social media and sell to them. That's what I'm saying. So with the thrifting business, you're going to have to take good pictures. But in order for you to take pictures, you need to wash the clothes, the done clothes. You need to wash the clothes. Don't just take pictures of shriveled up and whatever clothes. Make an effort in washing the clothes. You can even get a steamer and just steam the clothes, and take nice pictures. People are gonna buy, and then they pay for the shipping. They pay for the clothing item as well. It's vintage. People will be willing to pay some money. If it looks good, people will be willing to buy, because like I mentioned in the previous section, that we see with our eyes first. before anything else. So you need to price your clothes fairly, not too cheaply, because you're not going to make enough money, and not too expensively to a point where they're like, I'd rather go to buy something new than to buy your thing. You get what I'm saying? And then you need to sort out the shipping as well. Contact a couple of shipping companies to find out if you can work with them on a regular basis, and if they give discounts if you use them for a certain amount of times, you know. So speak to the shipping companies to make arrangements for your shipping. And of course, you need to make social media your friend. So advertise, take pictures, share them there. TikTok is amazing for video. Get on TikTok and just show your clothes. You don't even need to show your face. You just need to show your clothes and the prices. And if you want to buy, this is the link. Point blank, period. Okay? Let's move on to the last idea. I'm tired of talking. The last idea is to sell bucket cookies. I'm sure you've seen the cookies inside a bucket. Guys, that is a great, great, great business idea. Most people just look at scones and want to sell scones. But the first thing that you need to do with bucket biscuits is to decide the types of cookies, or types of cookies. Biscuits are types of cookies. But yeah, you need to decide on the type of cookie that you're going to package. Something to keep in mind is the longevity, or how long those biscuits are going to stay fresh. Because some cookies, the scones, they don't stay fresh for long, unless you put in some chemicals and all of that to make them have a longer shelf life. But anything that you're going to sell in a bucket, obviously you want to sell it at the shops, you want to sell it at the fruit and veggie, approach those kind of places. Even the Pakistani shops and all of that, I've seen them now. Somebody sells them there, but they sell them one by one, not the whole bucket. I think you can buy the whole bucket and also buy them one by one. But yeah, think about that. And think about the shelf life, and think about where you can place your cookies around, or your biscuits around in the shops. Those people already have foot traffic. If you don't know a lot of people, and you're not somebody that is always on the road and a very social person, you're going to need to just place them where people are already there, and then they just buy from you. So that's my 5 business ideas. Let me know if there's any business idea that you liked in the comments, and please don't forget to subscribe and share the channel. You never know whose life this channel or business idea is going to change. And don't forget to watch the marketing videos that I bring out in order to learn how to market your business. No customers, no business. Point blank, period. And no marketing means no customers. No customers, no business. So remember, guys, learn how to market your business, how to sell, and all of those things. Keep well, and I'll see you in the next video. If you haven't watched, one of them is going to appear here, and you can watch them. Thanks, guys. See you.